Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's your boy Dak908, aka the Dig Dugger himself, back for segment number 2 of our Gunlance mastery stuffs. Excuse me. Now, pardon me for sounding a bit hoarse, probably because over the last 3 days I've acquired, the sore throat and all that stuff like that. So hopefully it doesn't make too much of a problem in terms of the commentary. But in case you're missing out on the first 4 videos, this is the Gunlance, and what's the week of Gunlance, and the Gunlance we'll be using right now is the some aneurysm. That's what I'm calling it, and this is my set: artillery expert, razor sharp, earplugs, weakness exploit. But let's go ahead and get right into the match. And another thing I want to talk about now, recently, very recently, as of the 20th, which is technically 4 days ago from when I'm recording, Nintendo shut down their Wii and DS servers. Now this was a shock to many. I mean, even though I knew it was coming maybe 2 months prior, it was still I wasn't ready, you know what I mean? I really was not ready. I mean, I didn't expect for it to happen, even though it did happen, and I knew it would happen. But it was so many memories that I had that I dedicate to the Wii and the DS, and the fact that I'm no longer able to play those games that gave me those memories kind of sucks. I will admit it. It definitely kind of sucks. I mean, some of my favorite games to play online came from the Nintendo DS or the Nintendo Wii. For instance, the one game that I'm probably gonna miss the most, that I've already limited down, that I would miss the most, would be Excitebot's Trick Racing. I mean, it was a racing game, but it was so much fun. It was so wacky, so kooky, so strange, so different. You heard me talk about it before, but it was my preferred racing game for the Wii, as opposed to Mario Kart. But there's not much you could do about it. I mean, I really did like the game, but there's nothing you could do. You know what I mean? There's really nothing you could do. Live, you learn. You kind of just move on from it. Sure, I can still play it offline. It's not completely gone from me. But I did like the online component of it. There was some really good guys in there. Granted, the lag itself was somewhat real. It was so real that it made me think that people were hacking, because the lag makes you do crazy stuff. But whatever. That's that. I mean, they say there's no sense crying over spilled milk, but this is a whole gallon of milk. I mean, it's not just that one cup that you were having. But we're gonna leave that for another day. But before we move on, what games are you guys gonna be missing quite heavily? Because I know when it comes down to the Pokemon side of things, the Pokemon company themselves kind of said, they didn't say it before Nintendo actually said it, but they kind of alluded to it with the fact they would come out with the Pokemon Bank. They were like, you can use the Pokemon Bank to store up all your Pokemon from like forever and put it all in this one, bank right here. And I was thinking to myself, why would we need to do that? Sure, we'd like to put our Pokemon onto or we go on X and Y, but why would we actually need to do it, and why do you recommend doing it? Why was everybody given a free copy of Pokemon, well, not a free copy, but a free month's worth of Pokemon Bank? Why? Well, this is why. Because they shut down them DS servers. Now all your Pokemon are stuck to whatever respective cards that they're on. Which is very sad. I mean, I meant to do it. I was like, okay, I gotta get my Pearl and my white guys together. White guys. Ha! And put them all in the bank. But right when I decided to do it, I mean, being the procrastinator that I am, I waited until like the last second, like 2 days before. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to do it. And then I remembered that my little sister, she went to Disney World, and she took my 3DS with her. Now, granted, I do have 2 3DSs, which I talked about in another video. I do indeed have 2 of them. But she took the one with all the knowledge and the data and all the other stuff. The other one was just really new, didn't have anything on it, so there was nothing I could do about it, unfortunately. And quite honestly, I remember I could have gave her my other one, because all she was playing was DS games, not 3DS games. So I don't know. She woke me up out of like a dead sleep for it. So whatever. But regardless, I'll be okay. I mean, I'll just put the guys there. They don't need to be put over into the other into the other games. But you know, if I really do want a certain Pokemon again, there's always the global trade system. I mean, it's tremendous. It's huge. It's massive. I mean, it takes no effort at all to trade Pokemon now. You just go in there, press like 4 buttons, and bam, you got traded Pokemon. But yeah, the server's going down. Sad stuff. Like I said, what is the game that you're gonna miss the most? Okay, we did that. Like I said, I'm missing Excitebots a lot. Brawl, I'll be missing Brawl. Actually, more so Project M. That was really nice. I'll be missing that. Missing quite a few other games, but well, not much you can do there. Now that I think about it, that was just a Nintendo server. So you have other games like Call of Duty, which I mentioned in a video I said prior. They should still be up and available to play. Now I don't know about it like right now because I don't play Call of Duty that actively. So if you really want to see if they're still up, you probably have to check for yourself, because I would check for you, but I would have to, you know, find the game, plug it up, put it up in the console, run it, and then actually feel like hitting that online button. But last time I checked, which was I think 2-3 days ago, it was still there. But I don't know if it's still there now. But if you still like you some Call of Duty or whatever, or another game that is a Wii game that runs off of servers that don't necessarily belong to Nintendo, like EA, I believe, you might still have your games. I don't need any of this. But that's that, you know what I mean? What can you do there? You might win, you might lose. Who knows?